Have you ever wondered what makes life possible? What makes you you? The answer lies in DNA. DNA is the thread of life carried from the very first living cells to every plant, animal, and human alive today. It's both the memory of the past and the script of the future. DNA is the essence of life's information, and the cell is the essence of life's existence. Together, they form the true essence of life. The same instructions run through all living beings, yet within those instructions, every individual is unique. It connects us to our ancestors, unites us with every living being, and guides the creation of every new life. DNA shows us that humans, dogs, cats, whales, birds, and all living beings are part of the same great family. What unites life is far greater than what separates it. At its core, DNA is a molecule, but more than that, it's a code, a storage system, a communication tool, and a guide. In every organism, DNA provides the commands that direct cells when to divide, which proteins to produce, when to specialize, and how to respond to changes, and how to respond to chains. This is how DNA governs both the smallest cellular processes and the grand development of entire bodies. The structure of DNA is iconic. It takes the shape of a double helix, two strands twisted around each other like a spiral staircase. Each step of this staircase is made of paired chemical bases. Adenine pairs with thymine, and cytosine pairs with guanine. With just these four letters, A, T, C, and G, DNA writes the entire library of life. What makes it extraordinary is not just the letters themselves, but the order in which they are arranged. Just as different arrangements of 26 letters in the alphabet create countless words and stories, different sequences of A, T, C, and G create the vast diversity of life forms on Earth. Those letters are organized into genes, each segment of DNA that carries instructions to build proteins. Proteins are the workhorses of biology. They form muscles, enzymes, hormones, and even the pigments that give eyes and fur their color. Through the processes of transcription and translation, DNA is first copied into RNA and then read by ribosomes to assemble proteins. In this way, DNA functions like a biological programming language, issuing commands that allow cells to grow, communicate, and adapt. Genes sit on larger structures called chromosomes, and in humans there are 23 pairs packed tightly into the nucleus of nearly every cell. If the DNA in a single cell were stretched out, it would be about 2 meters long, yet it fits into a space smaller than the width of a hair. Multiply that by the 37 trillion cells in the human body, and the scale of DNA's presence becomes astonishing. Before a cell divides, its DNA must be faithfully copied so each new cell inherits the same instructions. During replication, the double helix unwinds. Each strand serves as a template, and specialized enzymes assemble the matching bases to produce two identical molecules. This process is so accurate that errors are rare, yet when they do occur, they create mutations which are the raw material of evolution. Replication preserves continuity while allowing for the possibility of change. Through inheritance, DNA connects generations. Half of your DNA comes from one parent, half from the other, combining into a new set of instructions. This guarantees stability while introducing variation. Any two humans are about 99.90% identical in DNA, but the remaining 0.1%, just a few million letters, creates the endless variety of faces, voices, talents, and personalities that makes us who we are. The same is true for animals. Two dogs share about 99% of their DNA, yet one may be a German Shepherd dog and a poodle or another a Great Dane. The unity extends even further. Humans and dogs share about 84% of their DNA. With cats, it's about 90%. With pigs, nearly 98%. It's about 70% of same genes with whales. Even with bananas, humans share about 50% of their genetic code. These numbers reveal a profound truth. All life is built from the same foundation, written in DNA. The tree of life grows from a single ancient root, carrying the same code into every form of being. Over billions of years, life has diversified into countless forms, yet the principles remain the same. DNA embodies sameness because all living beings share the same code. It embodies continuity because this code has been passed down for billions of years. And it embodies individuality because even the smallest differences can shape unique beings. From the very beginning of each new life, DNA orchestrates the journey. When sperm and egg unite, their DNA merge to form the zygote, a single cell that already holds the complete blueprint of a new individual. From that one cell, DNA guides development step by step, turning genes on and off, directing cells to multiply and specialize, building tissues, organs, and systems. In the earliest stages, the zygote divides into identical cells. As development progresses, different groups of genes activate and cells take on specific roles: nerves, muscles, blood, skin. It's remarkable. Every cell contains the same DNA, yet by activating different instructions, they form the vast complexity of a living body. DNA is both stable and flexible. It preserves traits across generations while also introducing small variations. We are almost entirely the same, yet identically unique. Across species and across individuals, DNA carries the unity of all life and the uniqueness of each being. Scientists today explore DNA not only to understand life's origins, but also to peer into its future. They study telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes that shorten with each cell division, as key factors in aging. They investigate organisms like the immortal jellyfish, which can revert its cells to earlier states, effectively resetting its DNA program. These discoveries suggest that one day we may slow aging, extend healthy years, or even reach toward biological immortality. But whatever the future holds, DNA remains the same profound truth. Four chemical bases, arranged in billions of combinations, have written the story of every being that has ever lived and will continue to write the story of every being yet to come. From wolves to whales, from forests to humans, from the tiniest bacterium to the vast diversity of Earth, all are chapters in DNA's story.